Hi there. Hi, everyone. It's Lynn Braden, and today we're going to be talking about this picture. And this marks the beginning. This is my mom and dad. And so that's why it marks the beginning, because it was my beginning. And I know I've done a few posts, but I haven't really nailed down with yet what it is that I'm going to do or what my platform is. And that's because I've been figuring out what my why is. And I've figured out what my why is, and my why is very special to me. And it is that I really, really want to carry on the legacy of my family. I have a wonderful family that has had a very colorful history, both on my side and my husband's side. And it's been amazing. In part, I don't have a lot of memories of growing up or my childhood, but the things I do remember were people coming to visit and stay, and the stories and the jokes that were told and the people gathered together. I remember those things, and I really remember enjoying those things. And I remember those things about my family because those stories were told. And so there was just one thing that didn't happen, and that's when people were gone. Those stories never got told anymore, and those people disappeared. And it's really important to me that that doesn't happen. I think that everybody needs to feel like they matter, and everybody needs to feel like they're important, and that long after they're gone, that they will always have made a mark in history, and they will always have somebody who has loved them and honored them and cherished them, and who misses them and has been marked by them in some way in their life. And that is what I want to do, and teach people and show you that whether you believe it or not, you've probably touched and marked a lot more people than you know. And whether marks are good, bad, or funny, they are there and they change us. And so we just need to learn to have the right perspective to look at them. And when you take the right look, really, every mark has a beginning, no matter what it is. So I hope you enjoy my little story, and I'll be having many more to share. But this one today is about my parents. And this is called This Marks the Beginning. Now, I've never officially written my own story before, but I've always told them in one form or more. Words always hurt or comfort when who you were before. I'm learning we have experiences, but it's how we look at them that changes the score. I've been told I had a very unique life, is the word that most did unfold. Rare, special, many others in the mix, enough to make your head explode. And you begin to wonder, am I the blunder? But finally, many years on, I've figured out stuff going on. I realize I was really the wonder. Now, I want to go on and show the change that can go on when you look at the marks in your life, the good, the bad, the funny, and the really sad, but all that made you into a wonder. Now, my marks began with a handsome young man, tall, 6'4", brown eyes, dark hair, slim build, and French. What a catch. And look at my mom, so pretty and petite, only 5'3", maybe 4, I think. Sorry, Mom, we were all so tall. I can't remember the last time our eyes have synced. This day, April 15th, did mark the union, the beginning of a commitment that lasted until they left to meet again. But this day was the beginning. I only have memories to go by, but these stories are my why. In the way my family shared, visited, and would say hi. But unfortunately, there was one important forgotten step. Once you pass on, the memories are swept. The stories go silent and are sparse if told anymore. And slowly, silently, they are whisked away, never knowing if they'll return another day. So I refuse for my family to pass on. They made marks, big, small, good, bad, funny, and mostly me. So their legacy is my why to carry on everyone's place in history, memory, lessons, and moving on. Now I can share my story so you can see how these things can change, connecting to what made the marks on you. As I said, my stunning parents were getting married. Now, what you don't see is the huge rainstorm. The town had mud, was an issue. I don't recall any problems at the ceremony, so many years since I've heard the story told. But I do remember Mum had the flu, felt awful, and the hotel, it was its own story, if I remember what was told. But young love triumphed, and they survived the honeymoon, and on they would go. Mum learning to cook French toast, put all the ingredients into the frying pan, confused. She just didn't know what to do. Then Dad came in. That's not what my mum does. Well, it's what mine does, is what she told him in no uncertain terms. I believe get out of my kitchen is what she'd like to have said, feeling embarrassed and alone. But she went on, cooking strong, and it became something others desired. And my dad, well, he's not half bad. He did amazing things with his desires, but they did it side by side, together, through the good, the bad, and the funny. Thank you so much for listening to my story and the beginning of my legacy and my history. And know no matter who you are, you come from something important because you were made from an important mark because they made you just like they made me. And no matter what, you have a place in history. So go on and be strong and let everybody know that you love them. And no matter what, they'll never be forgotten. They'll always be loved because they always have memory. Thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful day. Take care. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.